What's up, everybody? My name is Parker Ament.
My name's Danny Ferrari.
And we are Excellent Sound. Yeah, dude. Today, we have a very special video for you guys. We got another new Skrillex song.
Thank you, Jesus.
Golf
or
claps?
God.
Golf claps?
Or Huda.
We've been waiting for this one for a long time. I always wanted Skrillex and Noisia to collab on one song.
Right.
I thought it would be a little heavier, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think that Skrillex brought in the melodic stuff and Noisia brought in kind of like the sound design in this one. Some really, really cool stuff going on. And then also Josh Pan, of course.
Yeah.
Skrillex is working with a lot of more like avant-garde artists right now, which is really cool. He did a song with Sick Brain and Sway Lee, which was super sick. If you guys want to see us remake that one, I know you really want to remake it, dude. You want to play that fucking 8-string guitar,
Maybe he'll collab with us.
Maybe he'll collab with us.
Probably
Who knows?
not.
Maybe. He might.
He probably won't.
We want to let you guys know that we have a brand new preset pack called Drops Only Volume 2, baby. There it is in all of its beauty. Purple, shiny, aggressive bass sounds for your face. Okay?
If you're talking about hyphy drops, Drops Only Volume 2.
Fucking drops, dude. No chords,
Nope.
no pads.
Get them out of my face.
No stupid plucks.
They suck.
We had like one chord in Drops Only Volume 1. We took that shit out of here. We don't want that shit in our faces. If you guys are looking for the craziest sounds in Serum, go pick up Drops Only Volume 2. There's actually 150 Serum presets in there for a crazy affordable price. You can check that out down below in the description. Let's jump right into this. So we have a lot of cool stuff going on in this track. I want to show you guys some really, really cool stuff going on in the drums. So we have some crazy swing drums going on. So something really cool with what's going on with the drums is he anchored his rhythms with the snare and the clap reinforcing some of the snares, and then he was swinging the shit out of the kick. So if you guys can see right here, we adjusted some of the MIDI notes to reflect his swing. A really, really cool nug of knowledge for you guys is when you're swinging your drums, have some sort of anchor so everybody knows what you're doing. So what he did was he anchored his first kick hit, and then he started moving the other kicks off. So see how off that is? And then he catches it on here. So your mind is kind of tricking you into thinking that everything is cohesive. That's a really, really cool technique. Bloom does it a lot. Skrillex does it a lot. It takes a lot of time. You were saying that too. Easy way to do it is like go to your swing pool, put a swing on it, but it still doesn't give you that real like
not the same
humanizing feel. Yeah, and then you could also track delay it, but that's all the same. Nothing is getting moved forward and back.
Isn't it true too, like if you're gonna swing the snare, then don't swing the kick sort of thing, right?
Correct, yeah. So in this one, the anchor is the snare. What he did with the kick is really cool because the one is on the exact one, and then it like gets all loosey-goosey and then comes back onto the one on that one. But yes, you were totally right. So snare is the anchor in this one. Sometimes the hi-hat is the anchor, which is a little crazy, but like in house music, you move the hi-hat a little forward. Sometimes you move it back and you swing it a little off. You got to pick an anchor. So that's some really cool stuff.
Anchor that shit.
Anchor those fucking drums. We have, of course, our drop sounds right here. Woo! So we have this high lead going right here. Really cool distorted sound. And then we have the beef bass. And this is the sound that we're gonna actually go over today. And then also we have this really cool sub bass right over here. Okay, you wanna tell them about this bass?
Yeah, we got a really, really cool sub bass that we made. I got a new method for making subs. We're gonna be putting out a video next week on why your subs suck and why you need to try this new method using Serum. It's fucking a game changer.
Yeah, we've been studying like how to get the sub perfect for a really long time, and I haven't seen anybody else use that technique.
So make sure you guys look out for that video.
So let's jump right into this sound.
Play it in context, bro.
Yeah,
one more time.
Let's do it. Woo! Super
Those fills
sick.
are so sick too.
So we got Serum pulled up right over here. We are going to start with oscillator B. We're going to start with a sine wave, and we are going to be FMing from A. So we're going to start with this warp mode right over here. We are going to be FMing this Monster 1 wavetable, where you can find that in Spectral folder right here.
Shout out Virtual Ride for this trick too, actually, because we did a video on, I don't know, it's right there. Boop.
Yeah, plop it up.
But
boom,
it's
right
essentially
over there.
taking a more complex wavetable and FMing it into the oscillator. We did a whole video on that, and shout out him for commenting that and fucking helping us out with that video.
Yeah,
really great trick.
It makes sense too.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? A complex wavetable going like boop, 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 right into there. It's awesome. And if you were to do it in 2 complex wavetables, it just doesn't make sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go watch that video if you haven't already. Boom, it's right there. We're going to turn the FM from A to 39%, and we are going to go to oscillator A, and we are going to go to bend plus minus, and we're going to turn that to 39%, and it is going to sound like this. And if you guys want to see the MIDI on that, super easy. It's just a low E. So yeah, sounds really, really heavy already. What we're gonna wanna do next is we're gonna wanna slowly modulate the sound because these are all super legato notes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make LFO1 a really nice slow ramp up. We're gonna put it on bar and put it on envelope. And then we're going to put it on a couple things. So the first thing we're gonna put it on is FM from A on oscillator B, and we're gonna pull that to 11. Let's hear that.
Bringing that monster wavetable in.
Yep, slowly coming out. You can see it moving. And then the next thing that we're going to put it on is the warp mode of oscillator A, and we're going to put that to 18. Some more movement going. Nice. So now we're going to put LFO1 on one more knob, the wavetable position of oscillator A, and we're going to bring that just a teens.
Just a teener.
At 3 right here.
A little bit of movement.
So what that's doing is it's oscillating through this wavetable right here, just slightly. You could also do this to taste. This is a huge wavetable. What are they called? Like the humps? Since this is like
the formants and shit in the wavetable itself.
Yeah, so you can find some really, really sweet tones in this wavetable right here. Before we go to the effects section, you're gonna wanna make sure that it is on mono, because it's just a mono sound. We're not making any chords with this. In the second drop, it sounds like there is some chord stuff going on. So if you guys like this video, just let us know and maybe we will show you a little.
500 likes on this video. We'll do part 2. We'll do the second drop.
You heard it here first. 500 likes and we'll do it. So moving on. So it's coming out. The sound's coming out right now. There's going to be a couple other things that we need to do. So first, let's go to the effects section, and we are going to turn a distortion on, and we're going to pick diode. This is one of the most massive distortions. It's one of my favorites. It's just massive, you know what I'm saying? You could even put the LFO on this, on the drive, if you want to kind of clean it up, but since this is a slow ramp up, we're not going to be doing that on this one. Next up, we're going to put hyperdimension on, just for some more width. We're going to have the rate at 40%, detune at 25%, the mix at 25%, size all the way down, and mix at 55%. And then finally, we're going to clean up the high end with a nice EQ. We're going to have the low frequency at 211, the Q at 60%, gain where it's at. On the right side, all the way up, Q at 0 and gain at 0. So just cleaning up that high end. So the diode is very, very noisy. There's a lot of shit going on there, so we're just cleaning up that nice high end. And that's really it for the sound, you guys. All we have next is the post-processing.
We got some cleanup work to do. If you guys want to get this project file and many, many more like this, you can get all the drums, you can get all the presets, everything that we made. Make sure you guys go check out our Patreon. The link is in the description down below. If you guys go and you click that link, you can see we have tons of different tiers, from feedback to our legacy YouTube tier to our VIP tier. You guys check that out, pick which one works for you. And if you want to get this project file, you want to join the legacy tier, you can open that up and you'll see we have tons of project files for you guys all to download with all the sounds and presets in there. And of course, our VIP tier, which also includes the project files and exclusive presets and samples for you guys. So check that out and support us on Patreon if you can. We really, really appreciate all our supporters. Thank you. Should I not say thank you?
No, you can cut that out.
That was fine, right?
Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
Cut that thank you out, Diego.
Cut that thank you out, you motherfucker.
Let's go into the post-processing now. We have a really, really nice sound. It needs a little bit more work.
Needs some fat and some cleanup.
Needs some fat and cleanup. So the first thing that's really cool in the post-processing is our X excellent VIP rack. It's another fat rack that we offer in our Patreon. If you guys are a patron, you guys already have it. So pull that guy right up. It's essentially a nice OTT saturator and a little compression, EQ, stuff like that. You could copy these settings, go on our Patreon and download it. There it is.
We have it in the description down below too.
We're gonna give them this one?
Yeah, yeah. They're supposed to be for VIP.
I'm giving it to you guys.
The VIPs will let you have one. Fuck
Exactly.
it. Who gives a shit?
Next,
Or you can use our fat rack too.
yeah, the fat rack works as well too.
Yeah.
We just thought this was a little bit closer. So that sounds like this. Huge. That's before. After. And then next up, we got a overdrive pedal, which is super sick. The bass is tuned up to 16%. I really like this plugin for distorting the lows, you know, because like the saturator, when you move the frequency to like 80%, 100%, it doesn't make that nice distorted sounds like that we like. So then after that, we are going to be adding some more noise to the high end. Erosion at 36%. And then after that, we have this heavy amp tone. And this is on dual, and then the dry wet's at 62%. This is really shaping the sound. Check out before and after. It's really, really big. So it kind of compresses the sound as well.
I love that setting.
Yeah, I love this setting too. This is like up there with bass roundup, so check that out. Next up, we're gonna be sculpting with some EQ8s. We want to create some room for the sub bass over here and take out all of those like nasty mids. And then we want to reinforce that really, really high kind of like glass screeching up top. And then next, we're capping it off with utility at 68% for that width.
Get more mono thing.
Yeah. So that's before. That's really exaggerated. And then all together, it sounds like this. Super, super sick sound. So that's pretty much it for this sound, you guys. If you want this sound for free $99, it is in the link down below in our description. You get this free sound, you get the free rack, you get it all, okay? You even get the VIP Patreon
You can have it.
solo rack, all right? Make it fat, make it fat,
chill.
all right? You're very welcome, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want more content like this, just give us a little sub action.
A little subber right
You
there.
know what I'm saying? Drop a like.
Comment and all that shit. If you want to see drop 2 for this video, 500 likes and we'll fucking do it. We pay our debts.
We pay our debts, dude. We're like the fucking
Lannisters and
Lannies.
shit. Brothers kissing sisters. We're fucking each other's sisters.
We'll see you guys on the next one.
Peace.
We'll see you guys later.